Hi, my name is Dr. Gordon Chiu, and I am the co-founder of Phenegra Corporation. Phenegra has the ability to transform our futures. What does this mean? We have two engines. The first one, which I'll go into, is the realization that planting sick plants and raising them for food is not a good thing to do because then we'll need a lot of pesticides and insecticides. And then by overdosing on that, we also cause harm to our own species because we eat those plants. Imagine turning this principle on its head. So in 2024, this year, we found a way to grow the plants by leveraging a biological system that is outside of the plant's kingdom. And this is the bacterial kingdom. The microbiome of the bacteria formed into something called Phenegra LPS. L stands for liquid, P for pod, and S for seed. You raise the seed into its seedling stage within a microbiome that's highly protective from the bacterial kingdom, multiple millions and billions of these species in there. And now you have an incredible root system that allows the plant to grow up not being sick. Then it won't get attacked by insects because the insects know what they're doing. The insects have been trying to tell us that's a sick plant. We need to eat the plant for you. But what have we done instead? In the industry and in history, we've looked at it and said, no, insects breed and then they just eat all of our food, all of it. Well, I have evidence that that's not true. And so I put it into a video. Now, Phenegra wasn't just born on this because this is hard. This is a game changer for agriculture, changing your mindset. But Phenegra was initially born on taking reactive graphene, since I'm a graphene veteran and a naturopathic scientist. It was built upon that we can make potholes go away by bonding the asphalt to the pothole better using reactive graphene. This story won the Harvard Tough Technology Award in 2023. So we got a feather in our cap, highlighting this crazy thought, kind of like the plants you're listening to, maybe a crazy thought. But then we attracted government funding with a Department of Defense funded laboratory to show, asking us to show not how this works, but to show that asphalt is not a very good material. Well, don't we all know it's not a very good material because 55 million potholes recur every year in the United States alone? How could that be a very good material? And you know what's coming is we're going to have more electric vehicles. Electric vehicles, if you look at them, they are 130% heavier than their gasoline counterparts. They're electric. So they have this huge battery below them. They also generate a lot more torque because it's electric. So you're going to stress the roads more. And if you looked at the weather lately, these past few years, there's been more extreme climate conditions that we face. So the roads are going to get worse, not get better on their own. Put this system in place and you change the outcome. So, two engines, one which is the plants, and the other engine which is how we build our roads, are major attempts at doing one common goal, which is naturopathic science. We're not building things like the industry does, based on promise of strength and endurance. Look at the metals and the synthetic chemicals that we can use, and then apologize. Probably not, just but apologize now for long-term challenges impacting the environment, our health, even our innovation, because we went left when we were supposed to go right. The world now reckons with this. They realize and have termed things like forever toxic chemicals. We fluorinated chemistry so that it could have properties that are superior. You know, they're water repellents and incredible coatings, but we had little regard for biodegradation, biocompatibility. We always kept cost in there because that's just how we are as human beings. We look at cost, we have a system. But this revolutionary success that we thought of has led us to a cycle of backtracking, cleanup, and compromise. At Fingra, our core is we believe it is time to move forward, but respecting the ancient past, the traditional past, where it's rooted on the principles of naturopathic scientific breakthrough. Not just science, but a holistic consideration of what are we doing. So by changing this, not saying, oh, let's get rid of all the roads, let's get rid of all the planting. No, let's keep using what we've learned, but now let's give it a real chance. Let's change the outcome of these plants by impacting the seed to seedling stage. No one gets bothered by that. And the other one, which we already won a bunch of awards, which is to look at how we repair the potholes. Is anyone fighting us on that? No, because the potholes keep forming. There's so many of them that it's a lot of busy work. We're not changing the roads, but we are. We are partnered with the government, with a state-funded situation right now, Department of Defense funded laboratory, to look at is asphalt a good material? And guess what we've been finding? We've been finding that it is a terrible material, and when it breaks down, it leads to all kinds of issues. You just have to type in potholes, asphalt breakdown, toxicity, any of those Googleable terms, right? Searchable terms, and you'll find this. So Fingra is a company adhering to the principles of biocompatibility and biodegradation for our two solutions. One, which is the plants in the beginning of the slide, and you see all that, plus the other videos, as well as the asphalt engine by focused on naturopathic, scientific solution sets. Thank you.